You are much more than you see here in this physical body. While you are indeed a wondrous physical creator, you exist simultaneously in another dimension. There is a part of you, a non-physical part of you, we call it your inner being, that exists right now as you exist here in this physical body. Many of you have come to understand that you existed before this physical experience. And many of you are believing or hoping that there is something beyond this experience. But what we are wanting you to understand is that you have a partner in this life experience, a non-physical part of you that exists now and communicates with you from the non-physical dimension. Your inner being speaks to you in the form of emotion. Now, this is a very important understanding for you. For as you have just heard, the law of the universe, this powerful law of attraction, works to give you more of whatever you are thinking about. It is nice to know that you have an inner being who is paying attention to what you are attracting through thought and offering you some guidance as a sort of reminder of what it is you are really wanting. As we speak of these laws, sometimes we put you into a sort of a tailspin. You say, if my thoughts are these powerful magnetic attractors, then I must monitor my thoughts to see that I do not give thought to what I do not want. But your thoughts come so fast, and that would be a very difficult, if not impossible, thing for you to do, to monitor every thought. For as you were monitoring your thoughts, you could not be thinking the thoughts. You have a pre-arrangement, meaning before your birth here, with your inner being. Your inner being agreed to offer you emotion that you would feel. The emotion was a good idea because you can be thinking other thoughts and yet still receive the communication through feeling. And this communication, from our perspective, is a most wondrous guidance system. If you are giving thought in the direction of something that is wanted, your inner being will offer you positive emotion. If you are giving thought in the direction of what is not wanted, your inner being will offer you negative emotion. And so simply by paying attention to the way that you are feeling, you will know at all times the direction from which your powerful magnetic being is attracting the subject of whatever you are giving thought to. Your wondrous guidance system is of great advantage to you because the powerful law of attraction is working whether you know that it is or not. And so as you are giving thought to something that you are not wanting, as you stay focused upon that thought, by law you are attracting more and more and more and more and more until eventually you will attract events or circumstances right into your experience, you see. If you are sensitive to the way that you are feeling, then you will notice in the early subtle stages that you are focused upon something that you are not wanting, so that you may easily change the thought to begin attracting something that you are wanting. If you're not sensitive to the way that you are feeling, then you will not notice that you are thinking in the direction of what you are not wanting, and you may very well attract something very large and very powerful that you do not want, that will take some doing to deal with later, you see. There are only two emotions from our perspective. One feels good and one feels bad. You call them all sorts of different things. But essentially, all of those negative emotions, whether you call it guilt or loneliness or anger or frustration, all of those feel much the same. They do not feel good. And all of them are guidance from inner being saying that which you are thinking, speaking, or acting is not in harmony with what you are really wanting. What we have just offered is an explanation of how thoughts connect one with another, how thoughts literally draw other thoughts. As thoughts add one into the other, they become bigger and bigger and bigger. And proportionately, the emotion that comes forth from within becomes greater and greater and greater. Therefore, as you are focused upon something that you want, by law of attraction, more and more thoughts toward what you are wanting will be drawn, and greater positive emotion will come forth from inner being.